Good morning, boys. I am Mrs. Sunita Priya. Welcome back. Let us continue with the lesson A True Friend. Turn to page number 61. For the next few minutes, we talked together. I didn't tell Long what was eating me, but he seemed to understand my anger, and he took pains to reassure me. Although he'd been schooled in the Nazi youth movement, he didn't believe in the Aryan supremacy business any more than I did. We laughed over the fact that he really looked the part though. An inch taller than I, he had a lean muscular frame, clear blue eyes, blonde hair, and a strikingly handsome chiseled face. Finally, seeing that I had calmed down somewhat, he pointed to the takeoff board. Look, he said, why don't you draw a line a few inches in back of the board and aim at making your takeoff from there? You'll be sure not to foul, and you certainly ought to jump far enough to qualify. What does it matter if you're not in first in the trials? Tomorrow is what counts. Jessie and Luz Long conversed with each other. Even though Jessie did not disclose what he was worried about, eating you means worried about. Still, Long could understand him, and he didn't believe in Aryan supremacy movement. Jessie describes Luz as lean, muscular, an inch taller than Jessie, blue eyes, blonde hair, chiseled face, and strikingly handsome. Luz observed that now Jessie had calmed down. He pointed at takeoff board and asked him to draw a line few inches back and take off to jump from there, and encouraged Jessie that it doesn't matter who jumps excellently in trials, but the next day they should perform good. Suddenly, all the tension seemed to ebb out of my body as the truth of what he said hit me. Confidently, I drew a line, a full foot in back of the board, and proceeded to jump from there. I qualified with almost a foot to spare. Slowly, Jessie's tension about making fouls faded, and he drew the line a little back and qualified a foot to spare. That night, I walked over to Luz Long's room in the Olympic Village to thank him. I knew that if it hadn't been for him, I probably wouldn't be jumping in the finals the following day. We sat in his quarters and talked for 2 hours about track and field, ourselves, the world situation, a dozen other things. Now Jessie gained confidence, and he went to Long's place to thank him, because if it was not Long, probably Jessie could not made it to finals. They talked about everything in Luz's quarters. When I finally got to leave, we both knew that a real relationship had been formed. Luz would go out to the field the next day trying to beat me if he could, but I knew that he wanted me to do my best, even if it meant my winning. Before Jessie left from there, he understood that both have become really good friends. Next day was finals, and Luz could really beat Jessie very easily, but he wanted Jessie to do his best. As it turned out, Luz broke his own past record. In doing so, he pushed me on to the peak performance. I remember that at the instant I landed from my final jump, the one which set the Olympic record of 26 feet, 5 by 16 inches. He was at my side congratulating me. Despite the fact that Hitler glared at us from the stands, not 100 yards away. Luz shook my hand hard, and it wasn't a fake smile with a broken heart sort of grip either. Luz broke his own record, but Jesse's final jump was an Olympic record, and Luz congratulated him. It did not bother Luz, despite Hitler was glaring at him not more than 100 yards away. According to Jesse, the happiness on Luz's face was not fake. You can melt down all the gold medals and cups I have, and they couldn't be a plating on the 24-carat friendship I felt for Luz long at that moment. I realized then, too, that Luz was the epitome of what founder of the modern Olympic Games must have had in mind when he said, the important thing in the Olympic Games is not winning but taking part. The essential thing in life is not conquering but fighting well. At that moment, Jesse felt as if their friendship was much more precious than the medals he got. Jesse realized that Luz was a perfect example of a true sportsman. Pierre de Coubertin, founder of Olympic Games, said, the important thing in Olympic Games is not winning but taking part. The essential thing in life is not conquering but fighting well. Now Jesse feels that Luz did the same thing. Thank you, boys.